Today is October 9th, 2023. My name is Charles Suter. Today I'm presenting part 6 and my last presentation on the subject of mind versus brain, titled Reprogramming. Just as a reminder, these presentations are focused on how to overcome emotional distress. My main message is that you can reprogram errant software, this is brain software, with corrected coding. As a quick review, the 4-step process when you're undergoing emotional distress is to use the mind to observe and relabel your emotions, because an observed emotion becomes less intense. And instead of saying, well, you're angry, you can say, well, I'm just kind of upset. You're going to explore the causes of your upsetness. This is a matter of reframing what is the cause. Most people believe that upsetting situations are externally caused. When you start asking, why does that external event upset me, you'll get closer and closer to the real root cause, which is always internal, something to do with errant software programming. And then you're going to refocus on those root causes and examine them mindfully, asking yourself some revaluing questions. What am I getting out of this response to adversity? Are my triggered behaviors satisfying? Are they getting me the results I want? And then depending upon your decision, you may want to reprogram these irrational beliefs permanently. Now, the reference source of this and earlier presentations is the book You Are Not Your Brain by Jeffrey Schwartz and Rebecca Gladding. To get rapid relief from emotional distress, you must use your mind to control the brain body, which operates according to its software programs embedded within your brain's neurological networks. Previous presentations have focused on each of the 4 process steps. This time, this presentation is going to focus on reprogramming. The key to getting rapid relief from emotional distress is to use your mind's power of awareness to observe and explore episodes of emotional distress in the midst of their occurrence, but without responding to any emotional urges. Now, here's some good news. An inflamed emotion tends to de-escalate in intensity when observed with heightened awareness. Specifically, the mind can confidently overcome any episode of emotional distress caused by adversity by following the 4-step process of relabeling the emotions, reframing the cause, refocusing on rationality, and reevaluating what's important. If you continue to apply this 4-step process every time you suffer from emotional distress, which could be as mild as stress, anxiety, or worry, then you are automatically repairing the brain's software coding that's causing the problem through a process called operant conditioning. However, a more proactive and directive approach is to directly reprogram the irrational beliefs that are at the root cause of the problem in between episodes of emotional distress, during periods when you're not emotionally charged. In step 2, reframing, you're directed to explore the cause of emotional upsetness by asking a series of 5 questions. These answers will eventually lead from initially perceived external causes to internal of emotional distress to internal causes. Now, the 3 most common irrational beliefs, even though you may not get to these in asking the 5 why questions, are the following. I'm not okay. There's something wrong with me. Other people are not okay. There's something wrong with them. Or life is not okay. Something's wrong with life. Now, if you make an effort to instill the rational version of these irrational beliefs, you will suffer considerably less emotional distress in your life. So the 3 rational beliefs you must condition yourself to believe are these. I am okay. You and other people are okay, and life is okay. Ultimately, when life deals you a bad hand and you start to feel upset about it, your mind will have been trained to respond appropriately, such as, "Oh, it's just my feelings. They're causing me to think that what's happening is not okay, and that's why I'm upset." Better to think that than something out there in the external world is doing something to you. Instead, now that you realize this, your emotional upset is something you're doing to yourself. So instead of continuing to feel emotionally upset, you decide to accept the reality of the situation and deal with it as best you can, with the realization that even though you're okay and other people are okay and life's okay, sometimes it's not. But these are the exceptions, and sometimes you just have to make the best of not okay situations. Proposition 1. If you've been through the 3 steps of the 4-step process, relabeling, reframing, and refocusing, you're going to eventually come to the realization or the insight that it's the irrational beliefs that's causing your emotional distress. At this point, you need to revalue whether you want to keep these irrational beliefs and continue to get emotionally upset by them, or choose new rational beliefs to replace the old irrational beliefs. If you do, you're going to start reprogramming them. You're going to meditate mindfully while repeating your newly selected rational beliefs. I am okay. Other people are okay, and life's okay, or whatever rational beliefs you choose. Repeat, repeat, repeat. This is how you impress upon your brain and condition new beliefs, by repetition. To program errant software coding, which is the same thing as programming new rational beliefs, you must deliberately apply the mind's power of conscious awareness to intently concentrate and focus attention on the new beliefs you want to install. The reprogramming effort is best done in a relaxed, non-stress, meditative approach. If you aren't sure what irrational beliefs are causing your emotional distress, then I recommend you start with the 3 most common irrational beliefs and reprogram their rational equivalent. I'm okay, you're okay, and life's okay. The key to programming new beliefs is repetition under high levels of conscious awareness. So repeat, repeat, repeat. Proposition 2. Now, if you want to accelerate the process of reprogramming irrational beliefs, eventually add visualization to your reprogramming meditations. Adding images to your words increases rapid conditioning of new rational beliefs. Imagine yourself responding in your imagination to old emotional triggers according to your new beliefs. Again, repeat, repeat, repeat your new rational beliefs during this relaxful meditation. So besides repetition to condition new rational beliefs, you can add visualization. Whatever visual images you choose for yourself that conveys the message of acceptance that everything is the way it's supposed to be, even if it's not how you would prefer it. Nothing in life happens until all the conditions for it to happen are present. So when something bad happens, just remember the conditions aren't directed against you. It's just that the conditions were present for this condition to happen. This philosophy doesn't imply you need to accept external events passively. It does mean you must accept reality for what it is, without getting emotionally upset about it and making matters worse, and then proceed to take rational actions to resolve problems and to work towards your preferred outcomes. Proposition 3. To further accelerate the reprogramming of irrational beliefs, eventually add emotional intensity to your meditation sessions. Adding intensity to words increases rapid conditioning of the new rational beliefs. Now, this emotional intensity must be positive and appropriate for the visualizations. The only way to do this, and in most people who aren't feeling it, these positive emotions can be created by acting as if or just pretending. Here's an example. I am okay. Now add emotion. I am okay. See the additional emotional intensity? Besides repetition and visualization to condition irrational beliefs, add emotional intensity. You will have to act out your emotional intensity as part of the visualization. An enactment or simply acting as if you really believe the words you're saying to yourself. Doing this might require some suspense of disbelief, but in your imagination you can do anything. Just add some positive emotional fervor to your words and actions as you visualize them. Now, my final message. Program new beliefs by consistent, repeated experience, positive experiences. Your existing irrational beliefs were conditioned in the past by subconsciously and improperly absorbing the wrong lessons from repeated and similar episodes of hardship. New rational beliefs, personally chosen by yourself, can be conditioned in the same way, only faster and more deliberately by repeating positive affirmations in a meditative setting. To accelerate conditioning of new beliefs, add visualization and emotional intensity. All learning is promoted by repetition, visualization, and emotional intensity. Over a short period of weeks, you can install new rational beliefs based on affirmations of your choosing during restful meditation sessions. Continue the process until new rational beliefs are stronger than the old rational beliefs they are replacing. Once the new rational beliefs are conditioned and dominant in your brain, you can begin responding to adversity in a completely different way, with greater rationality and less emotional distress. That's all for now. Remember to stay positive. You'll be happier, healthier, and live longer.